Greetings, Taurus, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in for your holiday rune reading, we have Manas. Yeah, so Manas is that rune of mankind, knowing your place in your clan, your community, your tribe, your place in the world, identities, labels, knowing what comes around, goes around, the nature of mankind, like knowing others, like other clans. These are your two clan flags facing each other. Okay. With this in your energetic path, this is your joy, your bliss, your clan, however you see it, looking at another. So it could be inviting or a defense. With this in your energetic path, though, I think this is more of a challenge of labels and where you're at, how grounded are you. Again, when these lines go straight down off the runes, it's very grounding energy. So this is a very grounded rune, both those lines straight down. This also has the rune Dagas in it. Dagas is clarity, transmutation, balance, type of energy. Is this like a new sort of understanding? When you are looking at other than, you are gaining more of that clarity perspective, right? So you could have been blessed or challenged with aspects of definitions on, do I add this understanding, this clan member energy, right? It could be a person, could be an idea, right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Manas here, though, is maybe challenges with labels. Are labels even needed? What's a label anyway? And where am I? Where's my place in this relationship, place in this world, place in my community, and whatnot? So Taurus, the Aurochs, this is your rune. This is Urus, the ox rune. This is beautiful energy. This is a lot of momentum, very grounded energy. Again, the line's going straight down off the rune. But this is more addressing in your energetic now what is healthy for you and gaining more momentum in that in aspects of vitality for you. So this is, you've kind of been recognizing maybe this is the issue, or maybe this is something that you could use to your advantage. But with Urus the ox rune here, this is checking in with what's healthy for you, knowing that you become like the 5 energies that you surround yourself with kind of aspects. It's not just what you eat or drink is what I'm saying here, Taurus. It's what you surround yourself with. Like, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What are your social media habits? What are you listening to? How are you talking to people? How are you talking about people? All those things play into health, with our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health, that all create this feedback loop into one another. And that's like going to be creating a lot more momentum, especially as we go in here into this week. As Mercury stations direct here, this is going to seem to like really pick up pace and energy here. So could mean that aspects of your health, either challenges or blessings thereof, a lot of swift momentum being given to whatever energies you give to this. It'll really take little energy to get that cart moving, is what I'm saying here. In your energetic near future is Hagalaz. So Hagalaz is the rune of hail. It's the irreversible rune with the grounding energy and the divine connection energy, when the line's going straight up, divinely connected. This crosses any and all barriers. So this is like a divine mandate. It's not an if, it's a when. This is like an unintended eventuality, like a natural disaster, like a hailstorm or a volcano or a car repair or a house repair, right? It's not an if, it's a when. It's not something that's happening to you, it's happening for you, though. a lot of times these natural disasters come and go, like the Tower card in tarot, in our lives without us even knowing it, because Divine's is clearing space for new things to be planted, new things to be built, new understandings, new clarity to be had. Yeah, more fields to work, right? So this is Divine removing anything that's not in your divinely guided path as far as it aligns with your health, as long as you're taking divinely guided steps here for this, if it's in accordance to your spiritual path, right? Anything that does not resonate with that will eventually, well, it'll test you a little bit, but it will fall away. You don't even have to focus on being rid of this energy. It'll fall away naturally. Just focus on your health. Anything that doesn't vibrate with that energy will naturally fall away, which it will here in your future. So this is like a blessing in disguise. It might be disguised as a shakeup, as a something that we might seem as negative in our everyday lives, not going to lie. But look at it as happening for you rather than happening to you. All right, Taurus, so in your influence of the now is Kinaz. This is that manifestation Pac-Man, like gobbling up dots, always moving forward. This is the torch, where you can literally pick it up here and it looks like a torch shining its light onto the path, and it illuminates the path for yourself and simultaneously for others. So this is leading by example, practicing what you preach, trailblazing, kind of the wands, suit, and tarot type energy, very much fire energy, manifestation work. Very much an influence here. So a lot of momentum, a lot of very fast, very fierce, very quick moving energies. And Taurus, once you have this clarity, once you have that definition, right, or accept or deny, that is going to catapult things. And how whatever that decision was or is, will determine what gets removed from your life in the future. If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy, and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding. So what is the best advice for you right now? Yeah, be your authentic self. Don't make decisions based on what you think other people or other energies, or how they will best make peace with each other, right? This is just shining, being yourself, being your authentic self. So make decisions that are in divine alignment, that are in accordance, that are not people-pleasing energies, that are not giving your power over to unknown entities, surrendering your decision-making, things like that. The sun's light shines on anything and everything without hesitation, reservation, or judgment. So that's like you, shining your light without any judgment, hesitation, reservation. So even if you're challenged with a stranger that might approach you, you might not help that individual on a normal basis, that type of individual, right? You might be called or challenged to shine your light anyway. Be your authentic self. All right. By doing so, you're going to definitely be feeling a lot more lucky, a lot more balanced. This is recognizing just how lucky you are, how fortunate you are, and this is about embodying your success and your natural radiance. So Taurus, you got this all working for you. Just make sure you're doing this in grounded, healthy, almost methodical steps here, because you don't want to get carried away with that trailblazing too much if it's going to be stepping on other people's toes, right? I know you don't want to give away your power for it. You still want to be respectful, but you still should shine and be our authentic self. And you won't have to worry about any hail then, because you're above the clouds, so to speak. And then you get to nourish any crops that grow after. In your energetic outcome, Taurus, you have Othala, a strong foundation, lasting foundation that will weather that storm. All right, and this is going to be like you're building that with momentum here, with a lot of that. I think you're overthinking a little bit here. And why I say that is because you want to go, 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 but you're kind of caught up in this thing in the past. Just shine, be yourself. Know that what you're building is that foundation, right? This is the foundation, the very stable structure that you get to build your legacy on top of. And this is like making sure that you're leaving a healthy legacy behind, right? Something that is long-lasting and healthy, like pay it forward, versus something that is short-term and transitory, like a little bit of money, right? So definitely embody this in a healthy way, yourself in a healthy way, right, Taurus? But be ready, because in the near future, the things that you maybe were challenged with in the past, these other, maybe you're butting heads with that other clan energy, just by embodying yourself, right, and leading by example, that'll be removed from your life. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you, Taurus. We're going to get a card of clarity here from the Handmade and Boss deck here. Just a single card of clarity here for this holiday week. Yeah. Wow, I can't make this stuff up. It says shine. Right there. Shine. Shine like the sun. Sawilo. Shine. Be your authentic self. Shine. Be happy. I mean, yeah. You got this, Taurus. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.